Hello IGN, my name is Jose Otero, and I'm here with Daniel Orihuela from Nintendo. We're going to be talking about one of the biggest games that they've got coming out very soon, right? October 3rd.
October 3rd for the 3DS.
Smash Brothers for 3DS, and we are going to take a look at it right now. So let's switch over to the title screen, and this is sort of the day one experience?
Yes.
Yes and no?
Pretty much here we have here is very close to what the day one experience will be. We've played up a little bit, so some things are a little bit unlocked so far.
Okay.
But the first thing we want to focus on is the roster.
All right.
This right here is the starting roster you have when you turn the game on for the first time. There are 37 or 39 characters, however you want to count it. Mii Fighters can be considered 1 or 3.
Got it.
But there are basically 30, let's say 37 to be simple. 37 different characters to pick from, including some new ones like Pac-Man, Shulk, Robin, Palutena. Meta Knight was recently announced a couple days ago as well, a few weeks ago.
Shulk right there, bottom row.
Shulk was new. Huge cast members. Mega Man, I'm a big fan of as well. Some returning favorites like Mario, Link. Huge cast of characters to play with. And just tons of new moves and a lot of fun for people to have experience with all these different things going on in the game.
Special note for folks, you may have noticed Lucina wasn't there, but
it's true.
Don't freak out.
Yeah.
Lucina.
Yeah, the starting. So there will be unlockable characters in the game, obviously, since Lucina was not seen in that roster to start off. That's a very good point there.
Got it.
But what's cool beyond that too, now we're going to jump into, so the Mii Fighters is a whole new thing that Mr. Sakurai brought into the Smash Brothers series, and we're actually going to make a Mii Fighter for you.
All right, let's do it.
So we can go through that right now. We have our nice game player there helping us out, playing through this stuff.
Okay, so let's see. I'll be a brawler.
Brawler, good call. That's actually my favorite Mii Fighter to use is a brawler.
Okay.
We'll see what name we get you over here. Jose. No capital at the beginning of your name.
That's okay. I can deal. All right, and so the way this will sort of work outside of customizing the look. Well, so wait, the Mii actually has to exist prior. Like you're not building the Mii from scratch within Smash 3DS.
No, correct.
Okay,
so you have to choose what Mii that you've already created. So you always have access to those guest Miis that come with the system.
Exactly.
But you can always make your own Mii, so it could be truly Jose's Mii Fighter. But for sake of simplicity, we're kind of going through that.
Okay.
Now, if you back up one screen real quick here, so this screen here is when you first make a Mii Fighter, you'll have 4 things to choose from.
Okay.
Equipment and specials will affect your character's ability, while headgear and outfit are just cosmetic.
Okay.
But gives that personal feel to it to make it more of your own fighter. So we'll start with the equipment section. Normally here you have now the ability to equip 3 different badges that can affect your speed, your attack, or your defense, and can even have an extra side effect depending on what you've unlocked.
Got it.
So we have usually only start with 3 badges, but you can unlock new badges you play through the game, which can be unlocked by playing Smash Run, playing All-Star mode, Classic mode, some of the other modes we'll go into a little bit right now. So you can unlock stuff in a plethora of different ways. So it's always encouraging you to try out different aspects of the game as much as you can.
Got it.
So as you can see, we kind of chose several different pieces of equipment. We got several badges there. Like right now, your overall attack is a +6, your defense is a -2, and your speed is +3. So you're really fast.
All right.
Which is great.
Cool.
Now we'll go into the specials. Now this is where it gets a lot of fun. So the B button, and you can customize that button as well, but the B button is your special attack.
Okay.
So there's always the neutral B, just pressing B by itself, holding direction left or right, or up or down with the B button. Here you have all 4 of those moves, the specials, but now you can actually modify each of those moves into 3 possible options. And each one is different. It depends on the character you've chosen. At least for the Mii Fighters right now we're focused on, all of them are actually pretty different. So you can see what they are.
Oh, sorry, but they're all unlocked at the start of the game. The Mii Fighter special
Mii Fighter
moves
one is
versus the custom moves for the rest of the roster.
Correct, which we'll jump to in just a second. But so you will have other moves to play around for customizing the actual fighters in the game, like Samus or Pac-Man as well. All of that.
Got it.
So here you can see a bunch of different moves to choose from. We've gone through that. Now we have the headgear we'll look at. Oh, we've already kind of gone through that. Now look at the headgear real quick. So here's some different headgear you can choose from here. You can unlock new ones as well as you play through the game. Some of them have already been unlocked, like the Master Gardener's Crown, which you saw up there. That was not part of the original version. But the other hats a lot of these are things that were there. You could access. You can kind of make it a lot cooler to what you want it to be.
Yeah, and you guys have shown there's some like character-specific stuff, like inspired by Nintendo characters.
Yes, there'll be all that stuff in there. We've shown it in the past already, so you have a chance to unlock it as you go through. You also have the outfits you can go here. So as a brawler, and the outfits do vary per Mii Fighter. As a brawler, a swordsman, or a gunner.
Oh, so
there are little nuances to those as well.
Okay.
So right here, let's go back. Let's go back to the outfit.
Vampire garb.
Let's go back to the outfit again. Yeah, let's go to the outfit because I want to see the tracksuit too to see which one.
Yeah, I was kind of feeling the tracksuit, and then
there's the tracksuit, but the vampire garb is pretty pimp. So let's go with the vampire.
It really goes with my football helmet. I think this is absolutely fantastic.
And before you even jump in, you actually can press the R button, which gives you the opportunity to test out, do you like this fighter, specifically for those specials you're using, so you can make sure you're familiar with them, and these are what you want them to be. Against the classic sandbag.
Yep, and we've seen sort of test mode appear in other Smash Bros. Games where, like, if you customize your input controls on, say, Brawl or something, you can just quickly jump into test, so that's kind of another cool feature that's carried over.
Yes.
Very nice.
So you can see that he's just kind of testing out his moves. Looking pretty good, Jose, there.
All right.
So we'll back out of here now. And now what we'll do is back out and actually show you how you can modify the characters for the other characters in the game as well. So press start here to save that, saving your character, so it's all good to go.
Okay.
And it stays here, so you have multiple slots to
wow,
save.
Richard? Is that Richard George? With cat ears?
Richard George with cat ears there. You have Richard George is a gunner with cat ears there.
All right.
He's there.
That's a good look for Rich.
Now we go to the regular characters. Now here's a little bit different though. Instead of seeing, so we can pick any, what character would you like to see be modified?
Let's go with Palutena.
We'll start with Palutena.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start with Palutena. Now in this case, Palutena, we'll make a new one, so there are actually multiple slots to customize. So you can always create like 10 different versions of each character.
Got it.
So you can have a more powerful brawler, a faster one, a more defensive version, or even decide what specials you really like.
Is there any sort of way that the portrait is customized at all? Like maybe there's a specific color scheme or outfit?
The color scheme does change a little bit based on which one you've chosen. So when we make this second one here, we'll make this one, let's focus a little bit more on defense for this one, just so it stays a little more defensive. So we'll only use one badge right now for the defense. Let me get that one out. And now look at the specials. Now here, there's different specials again. For Palutena, we've actually already unlocked the specials for her character. So if you click on any of these, you actually can see the other specials she has available to her, like an Angelic Missile, Super Speed, Reflect Barrier. And and again, this is really what makes the game a lot of fun, really coming back to it, that you're not going to be just bound to the one set of moves.
Yep. And these moves can be played with friends online, only in For Fun.
In the For Fun,
not
for
Glory.
There is the For Fun and For Glory. And For Fun, you can use all the customizations, have fun with your friends, have fun playing the game in a different way. But to play in the real rankings of the For Glory section for those really competitive players, it's the stock characters with their moves, how they work. The unlocked characters are fine, but you can't use your Mii Fighter in the For Glory because the For Glory, the Mii Fighter is by default a customized
character.
Customized character. Okay. So we go through all that.
Excellent. So
here's Palutena showing off her moves.
Yeah.
Now, you notice that Palutena had her other specials options available already. For other characters, you might go in, let's say Mario, and you only see one option. Basically, you have to play through the game to unlock Mario's other moves.
Smash Run or another.
Could be Smash Run, All-Star Classic. But what's cool though is that you don't have to play as Mario to get them. You could be playing, for instance, as Mega Man, running through Smash Run, and pick up Mario's moves while going through that. So you actually have a chance to. You always want to play with all these different characters. And you kind of see here, there's a little bit of that color. The icon on the bottom left corner of each character kind of shows you what they're leaning toward. Like that one up there is more leaning toward agility, toward speed, while the other character is more focused on defense.
Got it. Okay.
And then you even get a little call out to them.
Excellent. Okay, so since we are pretty much on the cusp of talking about these extra modes where you can unlock all of these moves, why don't we check those out?
Yeah. So we can back up here. So let's go back into games and more real quick. So we'll stay in here for a second. So there is the solo mode. We'll go down to options real quick first. Just to show off the fact that you can customize the controls. That was a question that came up a lot beforehand, so it's nice to let people know. Yes, you can customize the controls. If you want to have, you can move the buttons around as you want to by simply dragging and dropping. You can even turn off up being jump.
Yep, that's been a feature before.
I'm a person who loves using up as jump. I know there are other people who prefer the button press.
Yeah, I like my short hops, man. I got to do it.
It's all, but I use both. I use up normally, but also have the jump button there. So I customize to what works for me. You customize what works for you, and that's what makes the game.
Character outline, we've seen that.
Character outline is really great. So you're going to see the thick line, thin line, or none. Again, all aesthetics, what you want.
Damage display.
This is interesting to look at. So you actually can choose in the lower screen where you want the damage to be displayed on, or even turn it off. Now, bear in mind, even if you turn it off, you can still tell when people are damaged.
The steaming, the smoking,
out
of the character itself.
Yes, so you do know that. So it's not
cool.
Now we'll back up to solo. So right now we are still in the games, the more section. Here you have your classic mode where it has you basically go through different phases of to fight Master Hand.
Got it.
And you'll go through those little pieces, and
it's sort of a choose your own path type deal.
Yep, you'll choose your own path as you go through. So while you're actually moving toward the path, you can then, right before you get to that turning point, you can choose where it goes, and that's the path it'll take. Sometimes there could be some coins there. There could be an extra trophy along a different pathway. So you always want to choose different paths and see which way you can go through that.
Got it. All right, and then All-Star.
All-Star mode is the gauntlet, the base of that gauntlet. You only have so many lives, so much health you can get, and you have to keep going through the doorway over and over again, trying to find these different challenges. You go through different enemies. Then the stadium. Stadium's a ton of fun. Stadium gives the option here to have your multi-man smash. The new one is target block. Multi-man smash has tons of options.
Tons of options in there. You mentioned earlier. So like 10-man smash, 100, 3-minute, rival. What is Cruel Smash?
Cruel Smash, but what it says is exactly what it is. The enemies you fight in Cruel Smash are unbelievably good.
So the most mean-spirited
The most mean-spirited. No remorse. If you jump in the first time I played Cruel Smash myself, didn't kill a single one.
Wow.
Like they will just throw you to the.
So this is AI that doesn't like you. It doesn't like your
No.
friends. It is here to win.
Yes,
Okay.
and they're all working together.
Okay.
So it is, yeah, it's how long can
Wow.
you last for, and it is brutal.
Okay,
But
okay.
that's what, I know people love that kind of challenge, and that's what it's there for.
Excellent,
But people
yeah.
who don't want that challenge, that's the great, you have the 10-man version. So there's all these options for people who want to be the core gamers who really want this, but at the same time, having this advantage to play on the 3DS, have this portability, people can jump in for the first time and have so many options to work at and kind of get used to the game on their own way.
Okay, so Target Blast.
Target Blast is something new. So we'll actually jump into Target Blast to catch up what this is out. We did talk a little bit this earlier on from Sakurai. Who would you like to see?
Pac-Man. Let's do it.
Ah, nice.
Yeah. All right.
So basically here you have a bomb that's going off for 10 seconds. The timer, you want to basically damage the bomb as best you can. But just before the bomb goes off, not at 0, not at 1, you want to basically use your smash attack to basically launch the bomb as far as possible.
Got it.
But remember, it's going to explode when it hits 0. So if you wait too long,
Okay. And
there it goes.
so it's kind of a cool twist on the home run mode, because in the past, home run mode had similar rules. You just wanted to make sure that the sandbag didn't fall off the platform, right? Remember, like that was always the nightmare. But you were trying to get it off the platform in time at a certain percentage.
Exactly.
Okay.
And you actually get to go. You get to hit this bomb twice. Now what's cool? There's a shield, so you actually can't knock the bomb off
Nice.
until you do a powered up smash attack.
Okay.
Like right there.
There we go. All right. Well,
There's some extra points there.
all right, I'll take it. I was hoping for the Rube Goldberg, everything falls, and I'm
So
a
it's round
winner.
2. So here's the second round, real quick.
All right, got it.
You just hit the bomb off the bat.
There we go. He's hit the record high already. Let's see. Well, has he?
Well,
oh,
the
no,
record.
he hasn't.
no,
No,
he's
the
not
record is different.
And
yeah.
there's a
And-
good job, not even in the upper area for that one.
Okay, we will not name names to
But
protect
he,
the innocent.
but he did get a trophy. He did get a chip
Okay,
trophy, so you
there we
get
go.
to have that. So it is encouraged to go through that. So
Okay, cool.
you go to change fighter. We can now back out of here.
Cool.
And there is home run contest is back though, so you do have a chance to beat up
Excellent.
on the beloved sandbag that people love punishing and throwing across.
I remember there was a character you had to unlock in Melee through that, and it was such a nightmare.
And that's what's cool too. Even though in this version right here, we're not really unlocking too much stuff in the character-wise, but there are multiple ways to unlock.
I was
things.
actually
It's
gonna
not
ask about
always
that.
what there. You'll figure out how to go something off to play for yourself to get a chance to experience.
Mm-hmm.
But there are different ways of unlocking characters. It's not always just there's only one.
Okay, got
There
it.
usually there are multiple. I should probably play that. There are usually multiple ways to unlock the characters
Okay, got
or
it,
the
got it.
stages as well.
All right, what else do we have? We've kind of gone through
Well, there's
a lot.
the training mode. We can back up again one more. What's really cool to look at. Back
I
up
see the
one more.
vault, actually.
Oh yeah,
Can
go to
we-
the vault.
can
We
we
can go to the vault. We
check
can check out the
that
vault. Vault's actually a special area. There is a lot of new options here as well. You can record replays. You can take pictures of your fights as you're going through this as
Okay.
well. Look for tips that come up all the time. Your overall records, which is like that huge plethora of everything you've accomplished in the
Yep.
game. Trophies, which is a fun one to go into as well. We'll go into trophies. You can see your gal. You can buy trophies as well. Sometimes some trophies are on sale.
Okay,
So money
got it.
you're earning in the game.
It's money you're in the game and not like, say, 3DS coins
Yes,
or whatever.
no,
Yeah.
it's not the play
Okay,
coins from the
got
3DS
it.
handle.
Okay.
These are money you earn in the game. Now, there's even something called Trophy Rush.
Okay.
Trophy Rush, which is really cool. You actually have to spend money you've earned in the game to kind of determine how much time you get to go in Trophy Rush.
Okay.
So you can spend a lot. If you spend a lot of money, you get up to 2.5 minutes to basically break as many of these boxes as possible to get as many trophies as you can.
Okay,
It's one of the fun ways to get a lot of trophies and quickly go through it and not trying to get knocked off in the process. If you get knocked off by the boxes falling down too quickly, you don't destroy them. Your time just ends.
Okay, but
So-
you get to keep at least what you had. They didn't just
Yes.
say, oh, well, we take that all back.
Yeah,
Too
no,
bad.
you still get to
Nice
say that
try,
stuff.
buddy.
So you have that, you have Trophy Rush there. So if you
All
back
right.
out of Trophy Rush, there's also sound, which is a really cool feature here in the sounds area. You actually can have this music playing, close your 3DS,
I've heard
and
about
just
this.
listen
yeah.
to the music as you want to as well.
Okay, and you guys have a star-studded soundtrack, like it's every great Nintendo hit for the
The
most
full
part.
thing is there. Yes, and what's
Yeah.
even really cool we announced recently is if you buy both the Wii version and the 3DS version, if you're in Club Nintendo, you'll be able to get a soundtrack disc
Nice.
with,
Okay.
with highlights from the actual game.
All right.
You have a chance to play as well.
Very cool.
Yeah, there's a lot in here. So we'll back out of here again one more time, and now we'll look at
Challenge?
challenge.
Yeah, we haven't
challenges.
checked out challenges.
So challenge is there as well. So challenge is a lot of fun. Challenge gives you the opportunity to. So this is kind of a grid similar to Kid Icarus, if you
Yep,
remember the
yep,
game from
I
there.
do remember that.
So you have this grid here. So you unlock different challenge, which could be clearing a certain mode, like All Star and
Easy,
Easy,
saw that.
playing a certain stage a number of times, playing with a certain character and winning,
Okay.
using a certain character and completing a smash attack with that character. And now you can see there's those panels that are fully colored in. Those are the ones you actually earned so far. Now, when you earn one, the panels next to that panel become blue, so you can now see what those are.
Yeah, similar to in Brawl, I remember you had that big gallery where you can also like have a similar effect.
Similar effect,
essentially. Yeah,
but
where
now you see these empty ones. You have no idea what these other challenges are yet because
Okay.
you haven't unlocked that. Now, similar to Kid Icarus, you actually can eventually earn hammers.
Okay.
that you can use to simply just, if you can't beat a challenge rail, you can just simply just say, I beat it, and kind of cheat through that challenge.
Will it show anyone else in any way? Like there's no sort of shameful mark or something?
No, there's no
asterisk
shameful
on
mark.
it or something like that?
It just says you.
Oh yeah, you
beat the challenge.
beat this one. Quotations.
Yes.
All right, no, I'll take it regardless. That's really helpful because sometimes there are just some that are really hard.
Yeah, and sometimes you can't get them, so it's a nice helpful way.
Cruel Smash being probably one of them, I'm sure.
I think yes, the character's one for Cruel Smash, but yeah, no, that's like, if you said like beat Cruel Smash, it'd be really difficult to do.
All right.
The other thing to check out though before we finish up is Smash Run. I know we've seen Smash Run a few times with you guys, but one thing we did want to code a little bit differently is the customization feature.
Okay.
So Smash Run is that 5-minute run through.
That's right.
Trying to in more of a platform style, and then you have some final battle afterwards. It could be racing to the top, racing to the end of the stage. It could be just an open free-for-all brawl. It could vary. But during that 5 minutes, you have these powers you can use, and that you have up to 6 of them to choose from. So we'll go to here again. So here again, you have your equipment you can modify again, your specials, but also the powers are a little bit different here for this one, just for Smash Run. It's only available here. Basically, you have something called weight limits. So we'll press A right here. So each of these powers are powers you can use when running through Smash Run. They have different effects, like a power bomb will have a bomb just explode, meteor shower, things will drop, horizon beam, giant laser beam, homing missiles. But you notice on the far right, though, there's that orange number, the 4, the 7, the 5, the 10.
So that's a weight, essentially.
It's a weight essential. So in the lower screen, you can see you have a total weight, and each character's total weight they can carry is different depending on how powerful they are. Okay. Because it's weight based on that. So you're going to have either up to 6 total powers that add up to a total of, in this case, 23 points of weight.
Or settle for less, but get really powerful moves in some cases.
Correct. You could settle. Yeah. You could say like I want 2 powers that are at level 10. Of weight.
Does weight affect cooldown time at all?
It varies on the power. It could be the cooldown time. It could be how power. Usually, it's mainly how powerful it is. The higher the weight, usually means it's. Usually, you can notice too, like the higher the levels. You see that level counter in between. Usually, the ones at the higher level tend to be the more weighted ones. Now, sometimes that level could mean you get more time to use that power. We just get a more powerful version of that power. It'll vary depending on which one it is. So our player's already picked 5. So you can't fit any more. He's already got 23, so you can just press OK. And now this version of Palutena, if you press a start, or you can go to test if you want. We won't go into that. But now this version of Palutena is customized down there. You can even see in the bottom right corner what powers have been associated with this character. So it's already set to go, and that way you're ready to jump in. Now, if you jump into Smash Run the first time without setting the powers up, you'll have no powers. So there are some stock powers, so make sure you go in and customize before you jump into Smash.
But we had more there than probably they would have.
Oh yeah, we had a few more. We haven't played too much of this one version yet, but there are there's a good amount. You definitely can fill the 6 slots with the stock powers available. I think there'll be like 10 to 12 in the beginning.
So I'm curious with Smash Run, it's always a 5-minute run though. You can't shorten that at all?
No, you can't customize the time. It's a 5-minute run followed by the 1-minute final battle portion. But you can play Smash Run locally, just by yourself, against computers, local wireless, or even online. So you're not bound by one version or the other.
Got it.
But you can select the music you want for the Smash Run.
Okay.
Or something. You want something, it's a little bit of customization in there.
No, I got it. All right, I'll take it. Cool.
And then beyond that, there is also the Street Pass connectivity that we talked about. We don't have that turned on here right now, but kind of a little mini game where you kind of use the little coin figures of each of the characters and kind of have a little mini game behind that playing as well.
And you win prizes. So that's cool.
Win prizes. And then the Wii U connectivity, there will be some form of connectivity with the Wii U as well. The only thing we described so far is there'll be some kind of transferring the save data. We're not detailed yet. We'll find out more when the Wii U version is getting ready to come out later on this holiday season.
All right. Wow, that is a hefty pack of stuff, and you're getting, basically players are getting a lot with Smash 3DS day one.
It's a full game, as you said, the 37-man roster off the bat, or 39, again, as you talked about the Mii Fighters. Tons of moves to play, a lot of fun, and it's portable. I mean, I can play this anywhere. That's something I'm really excited for when I'm traveling. I know you travel a lot as well. I'm waiting in line, because you can do a Smash Run 5 minutes while you're waiting in line. It's a nice quick play, put it away. It's going to be on my system all the time. So.
Got it. Well, there you have it, folks. A quick run through of a lot of modes and information. Hopefully you got all that. If not, watch this again. For more Smash Bros. 3DS and Wii U coverage eventually, keep it right here at IGN.